What do you get when a teenager with a dream and a camera grows into one of the most popular YouTubers in the world? Faze has one of the most jaw-dropping car collections of all YouTubers, each ride with its own anecdote. And trust us, some of these rides are straight up legendary, starting with the very genesis, the Mazda 6. Long before the viral videos, the 27 million subscribers, and insane sponsorships, Faze was just Brian Rafat Awadis, a high school kid with a passion for gaming and making videos. He graduated from Mira Mesa Senior High School and attended the San Diego Miramar College, before dropping out during his freshman year to pursue his YouTube career full-time. Of course, he wasn't pulling in crazy Benjamins then. He filmed gaming content and uploaded pranks. You know, just testing the waters while working on his dream job. Like most teenagers, his first car wasn't anything flashy. It was a $20,000 Mazda 6, a solid, reliable sedan that marked his first taste of independence. It allowed him to get from point A to point B around town, meet up with friends, and run a couple errands. But it was almost short-lived. He crashed the Mazda not long after purchasing it, as shown in his 2 million subscriber milestone video from 2017. But when his channel grew in popularity and the views translated into substantial money, he decided to take the next step: a Mercedes CLA 250. To be fair, it's hard to throw shade on Faze for splurging about $35,000 on a brand new, crystal clean Mercedes CLA 250. With millions of subscribers, Brian Awadis was more than just another aspiring content creator. He was now in his 20s. His pranks, challenges, and gaming videos drew millions of views, and his bank account reflected. So what other way could he mark the milestone? The CLA 250 was sleek, stylish, and had that luxury feel without being too over the top. One of the most memorable moments involving this car was when Rug first showed it off on his channel, sharing how excited he was to finally own a luxury vehicle. But here's when things get interesting. Rug actually described his CLA as a small car, because let's be honest, when you're growing into one of the biggest influencers in the world, a compact Mercedes isn't gonna cut it for long. With his success skyrocketing and a taste for the finer things in life, he was finally ready to go even bigger. And what came next? Well, let's just say it earned its own special nickname: the Rover. Ladies and gents, if you've been impressed by Faze's collection so far, you're gonna be blown away by his stunning white Land Rover. He eventually coated it to satin black, but it's the long wheelbase version and it boasts everything one could desire in style and performance. Fun fact, even Kylie Jenner owns a similar model in her fantastic car collection. The Rover, as he and his friends called it, sports a 5-liter supercharged V8 engine pumping out 557 horsepower. It's got a lavish leather interior, reclining rear seats, and an executive class experience fit for a celebrity. And it only cost him, well, $220,000. Now, hold on a second. This wasn't an impulsive purchase. Rug was already living in a massive home filled with luxury. He was now doing massive giveaways, collaborations, and lifestyle vlogs that showcased his insane success. So the Range Rover fit right into this new chapter of his life. One of the most iconic moments with this car was when he used it in his viral challenges, like racing his parents with their own cars. He's waxed lyrical about it in many videos, including where he put its luxury features to the test. Interestingly, Faze revealed on a podcast that this car is one of his all-time favorites. He emphasized its opulent red interior, complete with massage seats, refrigerators, and dual screens for optimum entertainment, making it stand out in his collection. Speaking of cars that stand out though, check out the next car in his collection. Not all luxury cars are built for high-speed driving. Some of them are compliment magnets, beasts built to command the streets with its presence. And that's exactly what the Mercedes AMG G63 does. From its boxy design to the brute power and sheer celebrity status, the G-Wagon has long been a staple among the rich and famous, with icons like Kim Kardashian and Drake sporting their own. So why wouldn't Faze add one to his collection? The G63 was Faze go-to vehicle until more luxurious rides took its place. He later gifted it to his mother and has made a few appearances in videos. Fun fact, Rug's first G-Wagon was a one-of-one blue color model, but it became a lemon car and he got a black one as a replacement. But hey, Rug wasn't quite done yet. He set his sights on something even more exotic, a supercar that had been his dream since childhood. Is anyone a true car enthusiast without loving the Lamborghini brand? Few cars scream luxury like a Lamborghini. And for Faze the Huracan Evo wasn't just another vehicle, it was the ultimate childhood dream come true. From his early days playing video games to manifesting his success through YouTube, the Raging Bull's Huracan Evo marked a milestone in his career. It was a reward for years of dedication, creativity, and hustle. But what makes this car so special? Rugg first revealed that he paid $70,000 more than the car's list price for a total of $270,000 when he bought it during the pandemic. But why? Because it represented years of grinding, countless hours of filming, editing, and engaging with millions of fans. What's more, with a 5.2-liter V10 engine, this road beast generates an exhilarating 630 horsepower, allowing it to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds, all with a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. So why wouldn't it be a major feature in his content? Rugg has used his Huracan Evo in multiple videos, from reaction clips where he lets friends and families test drive it to high-octane races with other luxury cars, including the BMW i8. Fans go wild whenever the Huracan Evo appears on screen, but Rugg's ambitions go beyond the sky. He has his sights set on something even more luxurious. But before we go into this mystery car, did you know that Faze Rugg also has a Tesla Model X in his collection? He treated himself to the $99,000 futuristic marvel as a Christmas gift, but the amazing part is that he was never a fan in the first place. He was, however, drawn to the performance and features, including 3 electric motors churning insane power underneath its sleek hood. Think it was just a spur-of-the-moment decision, especially given the cost? Guys, money isn't even close to an issue for Rugg. We're talking about a man who recently gifted his father a $300,000 Maybach. Even with a fiery red Lamborghini Huracan in his garage, Faze Rugg's ultimate car has always been a Rolls-Royce, a car he's talked about in multiple videos. He even test drove a Rolls-Royce Wraith, getting a feel for its luxury and presence. However, when it came to buy, he chose the Huracan Evo for 2 reasons. First, he wanted to experience a sports car while he was still young. And secondly, he saw the Rolls-Royce as more of a chauffeur-driven car, better suited for a relaxed, older lifestyle. But don't take this to mean that he won't be getting one in the near future though. With a net worth reportedly above $16 million, earned through YouTube revenues, sponsorships, brands deals, and merchandise sales, he certainly has the means to add a Rolls-Royce to his collection whenever he wants. In fact, his girlfriend once pranked him by pretending to gift him one for his birthday, only for it to turn out to be a 30-minute rental. If anything, that joke might have made him want it even more. Faze Rugg started with nothing but a camera and a dream. Now, he's living the life most can only fantasize about. He's owned some of the most iconic cars in the world, and he is nowhere near done yet. Only time will tell what's next for his growing car collection. But one thing's for sure, he's come a long way from those early days of scrapping for views on YouTube. What about you though? If you were as successful as the iconic YouTuber, what would your dream car be? Tell us in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel and let us know who you would like to see next.